Hello everyone, welcome back to DreadTech Reviews. This is Richard, and this is my final review for the QCY T3 TWS. Crazy name for a pair of headphones, but they're pretty cool. I forgot these in the unboxing. It's a little carrying case that they sent with the headphones, but actually I left them in something else. It's a fake leathery pouch, and they just kind of slide in there like that, and I'm assuming this is to kind of keep them from getting wet, or at least keep the case from getting wet. Oop, hit the camera there. Alright, so let's go into the actual review itself. I will post a link in the description. On Aliexpress right now they say they're like 115 bucks. If you can find them on another site for the same deal that I got them for, I highly recommend that. It's like $29.99 or so that I've seen in a couple of places. If you can find a code here and there, if I can find a code for you, I'll put it down below. It might be for a different site though, but I got these on one of those flash sale things on AliExpress. But so I've been listening to these for the past couple days. Let's go ahead and open them up. They're pretty cool. It's a little magnetic case. It's a matte feeling, and the headphones themselves are touch, so they're very, very nice. It's got a little funnel shape for the inside. I'm assuming though, if you wanted to pop on like a different type of like in-ear rubber tip, you totally could, but then you might not be able to fit it in here. But the playtime on these, I usually will just hold one in my ear when I'm at work, and I'll listen to like a podcast or YouTube or music or whatever while I'm working, and the one pod will last me all the way through lunch, which is 4 or 5 hours or so, which is great playtime. And then whenever I'm just done with it, I just pop it in the box here. I've seen a couple reviews that say you got to put them in kind of weird, and I don't really agree with that, because as long as you put the tip in first, it just kind of like snaps in because it's magnetic. It'll charge up until it's fully charged, and then it'll be green. I wonder if I can maybe get it to be green on there. It'll be red until it's green anyway. When I first put these in there, I was really disappointed with the bass. I'm not sure if maybe I've heard in the past you had to like break headphones in by listening to them for a few hours or whatever. So when I first put them in, the bass was really disappointing, and then I think I made a couple phone calls, and it did. It did work great. The call was clear. The voice came through clear on my end, and when I was in the store, I think the first call was a little like you couldn't hear me that great. It sounded like I was across the room, and so yeah, I guess they turned white. I thought it was green. I saw green somewhere, but whatever. Yeah, it sounded like I was talking to somebody across the room, but if I spoke louder, it sounded more clear. And then earlier today we tested them again, and we made another phone call, and they sounded much more clear, like I was sitting in the same room as somebody on like a couch and talking with them. They picked up the voice well. They picked up the bass of the voice well, and everything was really clear, and I liked the sound of it. It was really good. As far as music sound goes, when I did, after a couple of days of listening to them, when I did like readjust them in my ear and kind of push them in there so that the little bar, this bar here was towards my cheekbone more, nor pointing towards my mouth. I guess it sits in there a little better, and they have a lot more bass than I really thought. And I was actually really impressed with the amount of bass that these little guys put out. All in all, like, I really like them. They sound really good. If you listen to voice like podcasts or talking things, or if you use them to call other people a lot, I have found that the voice specifically is super crisp on these. So I mean, you know, there's really nothing to complain about. Other than I don't really think I personally would pay $115 for a pair of these. But again, I mean, like the Apple AirPods are what, $150 or whatever, and they have the same style and basically the same everything except for these have the real nice rubber tip in there. So you know, you got that going for them. The sides of these are touch sensitive, which is really cool. If I remember correctly, let's see, you swipe up to have volume go up, you swipe down to volume go down, and it's incremental. So one swipe is like one notch up, you know, and then another swipe and another swipe. So if you want to go max volume, you just have to keep swiping it up. And then let's see, you tap it 3 times, and that opens up the voice assistant. Super handy there. You just tap it, give it a quick 3 taps, and it's instant, and then you say whatever you need. If you're already playing music, it's 2 taps I think to pause. If you tap it and hold it for 2 seconds, like tap and hold for 2 seconds, it'll go to the next. It'll go to the next song. If you do it on the left one and tap and hold, it'll go to the previous song. All of this stuff is in the book, but you know, it's just a quick little overview of what it does. But I really enjoy the whole swipe up and down because that's real quick. If something's kind of loud, I just give it a couple swipes down and it switches the volume really quick. Let's see, what else can I think of here? That pretty much sums it up. I mean, if you have any questions about these at all, feel free to ask them in the comments below. If you like my review or if you have anything to add, definitely like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon. As I get more stuff, I'll have more videos. But thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.